How's it, guys? Welcome back to Helsinki. If you have not watched any if you haven't watched any vlogs in a while, you won't know that this is where we are, Helsinki. We got some fresh pow today. This is breezy. I still love the smell of this little balcony vibe, even though it's closed in. It's very cold. Got my rooster here going this morning. This morning we are doing a bunch of things. I'm getting nice and crispy fresh out here because I heard a thing at one time that a cold shower can kickstart your metabolism. And then Mateusz, the other Polish German guy that I met up with in London, was telling me that that has to do with you're supposed to get your skin lobster red type thing, and it's not just about having a quick cold shower. So I'm going to try and do that now quickly out here, get a little lobster red. But this morning we are going to Ekberg, and then we're doing the chiasma. We're going, where are we going? Oh, the way. We are going, do you know the way? Because that's where we go. We are going to the way. It's a wine bar and something else. Obviously we're not going to get some wine this morning, but we're going there for breakfast. And then we're doing chiasma, other sites and famous things, and you'll see that throughout the day. So we'll check you then for another, it's cold. I've decided to give up on my frosty lobster red skin. Getting ready for the day, and I realized I've gone full ballerina outfit. We'll see how today goes, because there might be a little bit of Bambi on ice when we're walking around. I'm not sure if they've gritted the streets yet. Quite impressive how they grit the streets quite frequently. When there's fresh snow, or when the snow has melted and there's fresh ice, grit is down ASAP. They finish the job quickly. If you guys watched the vlog from 2 days ago, do you remember what the sound of walking on freshly fallen snow and grit is called? Sav, do you remember what it's called?
I definitely didn't hear it. No.
Yeah, you did. I told you. I told you.
No, you didn't.
I told you. I told you. It's called crump, like the first part of the word crumpet. Finlandia Hall looking beautiful. Like I said, they are on it with the gritting. Instant gritting. Here is the K Supermarket. I'm going to come here later for some Arctic milk specials. What is Arctic milk? Is it just normal milk that comes from the Arctic? Anyway, we're going to do a shop for our South Africans taste Finnish candies video. Here's the train station. I like it. Beautiful. If you thought the other part of the station was beautiful, look at this part of the station, Matt. Oh wow. Thanks, Matt. Thanks for pointing it out. Matt, did you see that? Yeah. Whoa, what is that? It's an old copper rusted green tower. Wow. Nice. Nice. As Sav pointed out, this sort of looks like the future, but what someone in the 60s would have predicted the 80s to look like. So not our future.
It's like 1984 vibes, except that was written in the 1940s, but...
Yeah, George Orwell. Dropping knowledge. Nice one, George. This is a cool little stand. I don't know what it is, but we are coming to... Did I already tell you guys? What? Dog. Yeah, I see him. I see him. Should we get a nice table outside? Yeah? This place is called Way, but the way that they've done the branding of the Way, I would definitely read that in more of a Way bakery and wine bar. I think we're coming for the bakery bit. Fresh croissants coming right out the oven. These look good. I think I'm gonna have to go for a croissant. What is that? Here is the menu. Sav's gonna go for the breakfast plate. You have to now, you can't pull out, too late. Which is like cheese, ham, egg, butter, and I'm gonna go for the brunch plate. Main difference is I get a sausage and pickled vegetables. You know I love a pickled vegetable. And then to drink, I'm going for the rose kombucha.
You better hope it's not rosé.
Yeah.
Forgot the accent.
True, it could be. Everything has arrived, and by everything I mean everything. We ordered a little honey glazed cinnamon bun as well. The eggs have little smiley faces on them with some salt. We've got the rose kombucha. I'm going to try that now. Yogurt, pickles, sausage, sourdough, cheese, butter. Rose kombucha. It is served in a wine glass, but it's not rosé kombucha. that is delicious. Humpty Dumpty sat in an egg cup. Humpty Dumpty got his head bun.
I tried this here cinnamon bun and I am floored by how good it is. So I basically forced Matt to try it. Gotta actually just see the
Layers like a
Okay.
burger. Very strong scent of bun in it.
So good.
That's a really good cinnamon bun.
Yeah, it is, right? And you're not even the hugest fan of cinnamon.
No, normally they're a bit too dense. This is thick, but you kind of go through it very easily. You know how I was making jokes about, do you know the way? This is definitely the way. I can't express enough how good everything was. So our waiter was actually Donny. That's how he said his name. And he's actually one of the owners. Everything was just so good.
It's so good.
It's like one of those places, limited menu, but there's nothing bad on the menu. That's why it's limited. Because everything is just delicious. The sourdough was insane. The cinnamon bun.
Cinnamon bun, guys.
Sav normally likes a cinnamon bun with tons of cinnamon. And that's why I don't like cinnamon buns, because I'm like, if you want that much cinnamon in it, you might as well go lick the tree. But this was a kombucha. I want to make my own now. Oh, I can't express enough. If you come to Finland, come to Helsinki just to go there. If that's the only reason you come. It's so good. Oh, the river frozen over looks so cool. A huge tower in the background looks like it's out of a superhero movie. Marvel Comics or something, or DC Comics for those who are big into the rivalry. Here we are at the Athenaeum. There you can see the Finnish National Gallery. Oh, I have a fun fact. This holds the largest collection of Finnish artworks. Fact, I think. Got our little guides, got our tickets, which are these. And the tickets are normally between 17 and 15 euros, depending on your age and what you do. But Sav was saying that you can get in with the MyHelsinki card, which is the orange one that we used yesterday on the ferry. Got it. This is an absolute banger. This right here is the most famous Finnish painting of all time, I was told. And I really, really, really like it. It's two birds fighting over a female in the background. A classic love story. Still better than Twilight. Ferdinand von Wright. They've got a couple of sculptures here, and I mean, I've seen people do stuff like this with marble before. This is marble, but this one, never in my life have I seen a sculpture so perfect out of wood. That's wood. You see that? And it was done 1908. Someone made this 100 years ago. You crazy, bro. Or bro-ace. I'm not sure. Fun fact. See that piece over there?
Van Gogh.
That's right. Old Vinny made the Athenaeum the first museum to own Van Gogh.
Really?
Yeah.
Van Gogh.
It says over there. Hey?
Van Gogh. He was Flemish, so...
Oh. Van Gogh. Sav and I were just saying how we both love Finnish art. And if it's not Finnish art, we love the art that the Finns have collected in the Athenaeum. Easily the museum with the most pieces that I've actually liked. Where I've gone, wow, I really like that. As opposed to, I can appreciate the beauty in it. These ones I'm like, yeah, I really like that. Although, I'll be honest, this picture kind of looks like it was done by a child.
It's Gauguin. You can't see that.
Hey?
He's one of the most famous French artists.
Who?
Gauguin.
Gauguin Gaga. Whoa. Total solar eclipse. Kidding, it's just actually the lights on the wall down the stairs. And this painting from the 1930s by Swedish artist Gösta Adrian Nilsson, depicting Professor Utonium running with some chemical X. The temporary exhibition that is on at the moment, which is, I think, why we've got stickers like this, is, what is he? He was Czech, so it's probably Franciszek Kupka. Here's his name in big. And there's his logo. I really like this one as well. This one's just called Money. There's this little green toady looking figure with a belly full of coins. I'm assuming he's probably holding a jar or something, but I like these figures in the background. Found it. We had little vouchers that let us pick a little notebook from the Atheneum Museum shop. I got this guy. That's me after my morning coffee. And so I've got some tomatoes. Very nice. Took off my little sticker because I was going to put it on the back of my notebook. And I would not recommend putting it on your hand if you have a hairy hand. Jeez, that was grippy. Sam has decided that one museum a day is enough, so she's just going to go to the shops here in the city centre, whereas I want to go to Kiasma, Museum of Contemporary Art, just because you're going to get things like that, cool angles, people, buildings, the works. This is the Kiasma. There's Odi for reference, and our accommodation is that way. But every time we've come past on the tram, we've seen this funny thing, so that's why I have to come. Sav's missing out. On what? I'm not sure, but she's missing out. So as I was about to enter the old Kiasma, I noticed I've got some puddles here. You guys know what puddles mean. We've got Odie there, puddles here. Let's have a look. Let's flip you around. Yep, that'll do. This is the behind the scenes. You've got that on the floor. Odie there. It's really nice, this angle. So if you see here, difficult for you to see, but the phone is at about 45 degrees to this pathway, so anybody that's walking down this way, I don't know what it's going to look like yet, but anybody who's walking down this pathway kind of gets in the right hand side, and then if they walk past, they kind of they accelerate exponentially as they get closer and closer to the camera. So that's a really cool effect as well. I think that's enough talking about the time lapse. Let's see the time lapse. It is no secret that I am in love with the Odi building. Odi. I still don't know how to say it properly. 2 tourists stopped and asked me about it, and I was like, oh, that's the one building that I know everything about. So I gave them my full spiel. I was a little tour guide, even though I'm not from here. It's just, oh, I love that building. I love it. Okay, here we are, Kiasma. Yep, already this is exactly what I'm talking about. My kind of building. I'm loving that little window of light there. And on this ramp going up, I'm pretty sure this is height in centimeters. With my boots on, I am... What am I? With my boots on, I'm 180. It's because I'm eating my Haribo for a growing boy. I think I found the room. Look at this place. Look at all the fluff. This isn't even, I think, this room around the corner. Yep, this is the window. This is what we see. Epic. Some really cool art pieces here. I really like the threads coming from all the different colors. Boom, into a pile of clothes. That's how it's made at the Kiasma. This is a contribute yourself session. This chick, I might have to censor that. Everyone doing their own artworks. This looks like fun. Match the color of the headphones and button. Yellow headphones. I think you're supposed to do what the headphones tell you to do. Welcome to the stage.
Yes!
Okay, that was mad. Unfortunately, I didn't film myself because my instructions were to go to the center of the stage, and then I was slowly undressing and screaming yes. It was interesting. And as I said earlier, we'll be coming to the K supermarket, so here we go. Let's go check out a Finnish supermarket. I've had enough of carrying my bag, so I just paid the €1 deposit for a free trolley otherwise. Blueberries, of course. Of course they got the blueberries. Oh, is this little handle? Here's all the Shrove buns. We've got some Swiss rolls up there as well. I have zero idea what this is. Is this tiger meat? Is golden green tomati? Is it soya, maybe? Is that what it is? I don't know. If it's tiger meat, that's wild. Of course, they've really got every type of salmon you can imagine, all the different ways. Smoked, I think, I don't know, burnt, I mean, I don't know. all the seafood. Obviously, it's going to be good here. They're putting fresh ones in as well. Yeah. What the hell is going on in this supermarket? Oh, just this bit is a slope. Never mind. Thought there was a poltergeist stealing my shopping cart. Moomin coffees. You see, that's what happened. I explained in one of the other vlogs about the Moomins, and check this out. They've got their own range of coffee, but now look here. What's going on here? Blueberry coffee. I'm getting some just to try, because A, it's Moomin, B, it's blueberry, C, it's coffee. I swear I think I just hit the real products from Finland. I was going to say I hit the Finland aisle because we got here elk meat in a tin. And how's this? This is what I'm excited for. Reindeer chips. Things for South African taste. Finnish candies video. Danger Town right here. All the salmiakki and the lakrids and the peber and the... Here we go. Let's maybe take something sweeter. I'm looking for chocolate milk and I'm so lost. I'm pretty confident that this is the stuff. Maito cacao, because that I know maito is milk, and cacao I've got a pretty good guess. I just don't know if this is like the classic Finnish one, so it'll have to do, because everyone that's going to come through is either on their phone or got headphones in. So gonna get some of that, and I want to find blueberry juice that I can take back with us. Not such a big one though. Right, all set with my now very heavy bag. This was like 50 euros worth of sweets. I was not anticipating it to be that much, but you know, dried reindeer really pushes the price up. But also, how's this? Gambling slot machines in the supermarket. Okay, check it out. Have you guys seen this before? I think I showed you. In Paris, you put that there, you grab this, you stick it in the old hole there, and let's make sure it doesn't fall out. Boop. Free money. Magic. Right, I've got a few things for you. Check this out. We got a little gift from the Chiasma. I don't know if I should be calling it the Chiasma or just Chiasma, but it's a little really nice finish. I was actually talking about the texture, like the Finnish business card holder or card holder, and I forgot to actually take the Chiasma entrance tickets that we had when I went, but I got in with this, the Helsinki card. This is still the same one that we used to go to Suomelina. Swan. There's an N in there actually. Suomelina. Anyway, the island that we went to yesterday. So this is proving to be quite useful. Would recommend. Got a sunset popping off. Finlandia Museum right there. Finlandia Hall. Whoops. I was just thinking of the vodka. You know, there's a vodka Finlandia. Yeah, my Polish uncle used to buy it over Polish vodka, surprisingly. I think it's because it was cheaper. Anyway, we are going to Löle. That's how you say this. You might think it's Loyli, but it's not. It's Löle. And yeah, it's the prestigious public sauna and sea pool. What's happening? We're crossing over with John Edwards. Hey! I want to actually go get some photos of that. We've got 15 minutes before our bus arrives to Löle, and this is so satisfying. This has softened up and become way more crumpable.
Everybody, it's about 1 degree, so it's actually warm enough to go gloveless.
Yeah,
and you can actually seriously feel the difference, which is crazy, between, like, I don't know, -5 and 0, which I never thought I'd say. I'd be like, everything's just cold.
Yeah. We're locals now. We're like, oh, it's such a beautiful day, so warm. I think that's our bus. We were standing here. Hey? That's kind of rude. Anyway, some gilets jaunes protesting outside Parliament here. Whoop, whoop, it's the sound of the police. I don't mean to fat shame, but big gull alert. You! This whole building, okay, it does have fast food outlets on the side and at the bottom, but the whole building is the Museum of Ham.
Helsinki Art Museum.
Ham.
You can go there to see all different types of
hamburger. Here we are, Löle. Got pointy towers in the background, sunset in the other background. and the Baltic Sea right here. I'm quite excited, very much. In case it wasn't clear, so you come to sauna and then you go dip in the Baltic Sea and then you go back into the sauna and then back into the Baltic Sea. So, Sam's so excited.
I'm so scared.
Sunny. Okay. This. Thank you. I've been practicing my Finnish. This is Sunny, and she's just given us our locker keys and our seat covers, which are essential in the sauna. So what happens? What do we do now?
So you go in the changing rooms, you have a shower, and then when you're done, you go to the sauna. I would go to the sauna first before going into the Baltic, but you can choose which way around. And then you get a beer in between, basically. So back and forth between the sauna and the sea, and then grab some drinks.
Perfect. Sounds great. Thanks very much. Obviously, I'm not going to take my phone into the sauna or the Baltic, so just switch over to GoPro. Come to grab my phone. That's Sav coming out the sauna. It's so hot in there. The sauna is like super dark and you won't see anything on GoPro, so I was just filming. Also, I don't really want to film anyone else in their bathing suits, you know, without their consent. It's pretty much the rule, I think. Second dip in the Baltic. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I am a Finn. I am a Finn. I am a Finn. I am alive.
I like it.
It's weird because now I'm not actually cold. Like coming out of the Baltic into the air, it's like we could chill out here. That was one hell of an experience. Slops off, shoes back on. Let's go get some dinner. You hungry?
I'm starving.
Me too. Swimming in the Baltic, eh? It really takes it out of you. We have a voucher for the Lole restaurant, so we're coming here. We're going to order some of that. I'm probably going to have the Jasper's salmon soup. And Sav's probably going to have the overcooked lamb neck. And we've come to the bar, getting some drinks. I see up here they've got festive drinks, hot spiced cider, which I've never heard of before. So I'm gonna have that. I think she's busy steaming the cider right now. And then it gets spiced with a little bit of this with the captain, and we'll see how that goes. I'm interested. Hot spiced rum. It came with a little star anise in there. Cheers. Cheers to you guys. The rum really gets you right in there. They have brought me the biggest pot of soup. Look at that. That's huge. That's all soup for me. They have taken a little while to bring us the food though, so Sav's a bit hungry. Well, Sav was hungry going into this, and now we've had to wait a bit, so. Okay, Sav's food finally arrived. And how is it? Good? Good. Better be. Yeah, it turns out they got the orders wrong, which is why I think maybe they thought 2 people were having the salmon soup, because that's a huge portion. That's me done. I've had 3 bowls. That's a lot. There's still, you know, there's no trickery. That's a full ladle's thickness. So I don't know if it was because they messed up the order or if that's a normal portion. That's crazy. How was that lamb, eh?
We were just saying that the chef...
Sorry, the waitress arrived and interrupted us, but what Sav was saying was...
The chef saved everyone's tails because that was the best lamb I've ever had. It was so good. And then we asked to get the bill, and then they just basically took off everything. They took off the food off the bill, so basically all we had to pay for was Matt's
hot cider.
Hot cider, because they'd given us free drinks. So then they were like feeling bad, so yeah, now we're getting a dessert.
We still had plenty of money on the voucher, so I decided to get a little cocktail, just because. And this gin has won World's Best Gin twice. Oh, there we go. Napwe. Fantastic. Thank you. Okay, put it in your bag. Put it in your bag. Like half of the Finnish population, the idea for Kuro distillery was also conceived in a sauna. Sauna. Lolo. Definitely the waitress that took over from our waitress saved their whole...
But
yeah, it was... yeah, she was amazing. But right now, we are catching a bus, number 14, straight to Pajamaki Town. That's where we go and put on our pajamakies, which is Afrikaans for small pajama. What is that? What is that? It's an otter. It's a ferret or an otter.
oh my god, what is that?
I think it's an otter. I swear it looks like an otter. It's an otter. It's an otter. Where's he going? Oh, and he's just...
Why don't you get it for us?
if he's one, there's probably more. Otters are feral like that.
See how cute he is.
He's so cute. It's a ferret. What would a ferret be doing here?
So while I'm freezing my tush off, we got someone doing a little bit of a...
is also freezing.
Someone is doing a little bit of a photo shoot over here with this puddle right over there. Where's the puddle? There. And the idea is to get a reflection of this guy, the post office. Let's see how they come out. I'm sure Mac will insert them here.
Do you guys ever get that thing where at the end of the day, you just, it's like as soon as you get home, you sit down and your brain is just... I'm gonna sign off here. Sav, what are we doing tomorrow? We're going to Buha. Buha. So we're gonna fly from Helsinki to Rovaniemi, and then it's off to Buha, which I'm quite excited about. We've got ice climbing planned. We got ice climbing planned for tomorrow in the PM. It should be around sunset, so we'll see what happens there. I'll charge up the GoPro. I don't think it's going to be too hectic. They said it's like 30 meters ice climbing, but it's going to be fun. We'll check you then for another Ice of Matt Finland edition. Boo 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 boo.